is the Black White Soul, and this is my review of SmackDown that aired on the 20th of June 2014. And to me it looks like SmackDown's got a new theme song. And speaking of new theme songs, SmackDown starts off with Seth Rollins, the evil man he is. And he actually has some new ring gear. I like it. He looks like a goddamn supervillain. It's basically this tight sort of plasticky leather outfit that looks a little bit like a Batman suit because it's kind of got some definition, just lines in it. Oh, very nice. And we will then get a little preview of what happened on Main Event, where Ambrose managed to get his hands on Seth, but then the big red demon comes out, Kane. Seth then attacks Ambrose from behind. Oh! Ambrose actually gets advantage, takes on Kane as well, and throws Seth onto Kane, actually just dealing with it himself. Who needs Roman Reigns anymore? Then he manages to scarper away for his own life. Well done, Ambrose. Looks like they're turning you into a top star. What the hell? Okay, Seth's opponent is going to be Kofi Kingston, but there's actually going to be a Money in the Bank ladder match as well for the briefcase. Didn't think I mentioned this any sooner than this. Just, you know, not that important, you know, week or so to the pay-per-view. I have no clue. Why was this not advertised? Did they not think they'd have it? Did they not think they have enough stars for it? Did they only just think, oh, maybe let's have a Money in the Bank at the Money in the Bank? Really weird. And as it should be, Seth Rollins is your winner. I want him to be a really big star. He's good on the mic, and he's about to show some of his mic skills. Okay, this turned into a really nice back and forth between Seth and Dean. Seth's on the mic and he's talking about how he's going to be in the contracted Money in the Bank match. And then Dean Ambrose appears in some sort of down alley with his new leather jacket. And God, I love this man. Just his mannerisms are just crazy. He is just so unstable. He looks so cool. And him and Seth, they've got a lot of chemistry together. I can't wait to see these two actually have a full-on feud and matches. I think this will be really good. I won't lie, I don't care as much about Roman Reigns. I just want these two. These are the two that I think can be really big stars. I was surprised they did take Roman Reigns away from Ambrose, because Ambrose can carry him. I am a bit worried how Reigns is going to do on his own, but we'll have to see in the coming weeks. Okay, we get our 7 Money in the Bank type. So, it looks like tonight we will be getting our competitors for the Money in the Bank actual title match. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 handicap match. Cena, Reigns and Sheamus versus Bray, Antonio, Alberto, and oh yeah, Randy won. Yeah, so that's actually going to be quite an interesting match. Good showing for them. I don't get why 7. Why is 7 the magic number for a Money in the Bank? Why not make it even? Make it 8. Just my thoughts. Okay, a nice little segment there. John Cena comes out, gives a basic little a very brief recap of the last months, but the crowd really liked this, talking about Daniel Bryan getting screwed over and then eventually defeating both Batista and Randy Orton becoming the champ, but unfortunately then getting injured. And then talking about the title, how he's going to walk into it. Walk into the title? No, he's going to walk into the match and then walk out with the title. This is one of Cena's good promos. It had a bit of comedy in, but just a splash. But it was actually serious at the end. And then literally one after the other, all the competitors, apart from Bray Wyatt, funnily enough, come out and have a little say themselves. Roman Reigns, this is the kind of promos he should be doing. literally gets in the ring and it's just like, after I've been stabbed in the back, I've had trouble trusting anyone. But that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that. And now that I'm in this match, no man is going to get in my way and stop me. That's it. Nice short, gets to the point, and then he stares down Cena. Cena takes off the hat, takes off the necklace, takes off the shirt. And they have a little stare down. Randy Orton then comes out last. And talking about how it's the face of the company. And this just instantly pisses off Roman Reigns as he gets out the ring and just starts punching him in the face. It all just breaks down. A little bit of a brawl, just sort of... Randy Orton is battered up to the ramp and then runs off. The ring, Sheamus and Cena just managed to clear it of the other two. Just like a quick throw out. No like big moves. And that's it. We're sort of left with a bit of tension. But then everyone had a bit of go at everyone else, so which of these teams will implode first, we'll see in our main event tonight. Okay, and we have a match between Barrett and Ziggler, two of my favourite stars in the company today. Can't wait to see this match. Ziggler gets a little insert promo talking about how he wants to be in that contracted Money in the Bank ladder match, because there is no one better than him to steal the show, and god damn it, I want that to happen. Oh, but they just constantly tease me with Dolph Ziggler and getting him near that title. Like, SmackDown sort of turned into his show where he just gets big opportunities. Like, how many people did Batista actually have singles matches against?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Only people I can figure is Alberto and Dolph. They're the only people, and he did Dolph twice on SmackDown. Must mean Batista actually had something to do with him, and must have had something to like in him. And then the company must see something in it, but just... give him the goddamn chance. Dolph Ziggler gets a win! Oh, just good solid match. Back and forth. Barrett's in charge. Ziggler keeps coming back. Tenacious. Barrett eventually sets up for the bull hammer elbow. Misses. Hits the post. Ziggler leaps on and does his corner spot, throwing his fists. Barrett looks like he's going for a powerbomb. Ziggler flips over into a sunset flip, straight into a pin. 1, 2, 3, and Ziggler gets another win. Yes. Oh. Oh. And as Ziggler's celebrating and literally jumps off the top turnbuckle, boom, bull hammer elbow. Really hope that these two are in the Money in the Bank match. I don't know which one I'd be cheering for more, who I want to get that Money in the Bank. I have to admit, I think probably Ziggler. But, oh, that's a brutal shot. There's the replay. Oh, just don't give him a concussion before it starts. Love it. Good match. Good match. Okay, we are getting Titus O'Neil versus Adam Rose. Let's see how he does against quite a big burly man. I don't get why Adam Rose is doing the whole Willy Wonka goggles at the moment, but I think it's not exactly going to change his character or hurt it at all. He can wear whatever the hell he wants and it works. Yes, it's starting to catch on. Before the match even started, we're getting the whoa. Really good crowd tonight, really good. I hope WWE can keep it up. Well, wasn't exactly a chance to see Adam Rose and Titus O'Neil's skills. Literally, the match happens, Titus misses a move, roll up, win. You're gonna win. Okay. And the match starts again. Titus O'Neil gets on the microphone and says, with you, that bunny and everyone, you'd be singing a different story if there was ready. And just as I was explaining the fact that he wanted a second match, Adam Rose has already rolled him up and pinned him again. So Adam Rose has 2 victories over Titus O'Neil. it's a little fun. Hopefully that means these two are going to get into a bit of a ruck for the next few weeks. It's good for them. Titus definitely has nothing going on, and he's got a good comedy sense to him, so he can work well with the Adam Rose character. But yeah, that's a good start. 2 wins in a row. Well done, Adam Rose. Okay, and really looking forward to this match. We have Kane versus Dean Ambrose. If you remember, a year ago, pretty much, yeah. Dean Ambrose actually had a one-on-one match with The Undertaker. So he's used to fight, he's fought people Kane's size before, so we'll see how he does in singles action against him now. But we do have Seth Rollins on the commentating desk, so I can't see this match going too long before it's interrupted. And your winner is Kane. A short match. Having a go or each. It was a short match, but they both got a bit of offense in. Eventually, Seth stood up because he was getting worried for Kane. Ambrose got distracted, but managed to catch Kane out the corner of his eyes, drop down, pull the rope. Kane flies out, and then we get a suicide dive from Dean Ambrose onto Kane. And then as Dean Ambrose gets up, he just sees Seth in his sights. Leaps across the announce table and just lays in the punches. Then he sees Kane get back up, so he leaps on that announce table again, dives at Kane, but unfortunately, nice chop to the face. Well, uppercut. Fortunately, this is too much for Dean Ambrose to come back. Gets thrown in the ring, choke slam, and it's done. And there's the punching. Love Ambrose's just wild style. But then after the choke slam, Seth gets in the ring and delivers that curb stomp. And Dean does sell it, just face first into the ground. Again, I love these two, and them having a rivalry together is so good. As I say, this is what I wanted to see. I'm glad that Roman Reigns is off doing his own thing, because these are the guys I want to see fight. Yay, we get Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger in the ring. Gotta love Zeb. Okay, looks like it's going to be Swagger versus Big E. I did prefer Big E Langston, but Big E's still good. And then Zeb's on the microphone, and he's complaining about last week's SmackDown. We're actually getting like story that carries on. Yes, finally, some story-specific SmackDown stuff. Not just we're testing this out for Beyond Raw next week, or we'll just give you a little tease and then a good match of it later. No, they're actually getting just storyline for SmackDown. Make it mean something. Yeah, so last week we had Lana distracting Zeb, and then that gave Big E a chance to get a one-over on Swagger. So now we've got a one-on-one between these two. Two big athletic guys. Let's see how they act together. Or work together. Have a match together. Let's see if it's a good match that these two have in the same corresponding space and time. And let's try and find this button. It's not going well, this ending segment, is it? Just carrying on. Well, it was a good match. It was a short match. Literally, it's only been not even a minute since I last was talking on this camera and rambling. But yeah, just basically just hit some massive explosive offense, both of them, and Big E managed to get the advantage. Hoik him up. Big ending, and we have a clean win for Big E Langston. Maybe he's finally getting that push again that he deserves. Again, I want this to continue. Let's see these two just carry on going at it. We've got Big E with a win, maybe on Raw, Swagger will get the advantage. Okay, this is interesting. We have Bo Dallas versus Fandango. Both of them heels. But of course, Bo Dallas is just an inspiration to us all. Okay, we've got a little backstage segment before our match with Bo Dallas with Fandango. He's telling Layla to hurry up. Women. And then he walks just down the corridor a little bit, and there's Summer Rae. standing there, and she's just sorry. She just can be a bit possessive. And tells Fandango she loves him and makes out with him. And of course, as she's making out with him and he's putting up absolutely no resistance, Layla walks out. And I actually feel really bad for her because she's actually quite good acting here. She just looks a bit confused and shocked and then just goes back in her changing room. Again, oh, this storyline is really confusing. Like, who's heel, who's face? Like, this is making Layla now look like a baby face and making Summer Rae look even more like a bitch, even though it's been the other way around. So I have no idea which one of these women we should feel sorry for. Very, very confusing. But at least it's a continuous storyline with divas. That's saying that they're not bloody giving Paige, who's your divas champion. Give her some goddamn storyline. Oh, this was a nice little bit of fun. Bo Dallas is in the ring, the inspiration that he is. And then we have Fandango flying solo after what happened previously in the back. He keeps strutting his stuff, but keeps looking to see Layla not accompanying him. He gets into the ring, and the match is about to begin, and Summer Rae runs and skips down and shimmies in the ring and is like dancing at Fandango sexually, and then he's getting caught up in it and twirling her, but he's like, no, no, no. And then she just sort of gets out the ring and is ready to watch his match, and then Layla just comes out and shoves her into the side. They start brawling. Fandango goes to try and pick him up, and literally picking up Summer Rae, which is lifting up Layla by the hair. These girls are ripping each other's hair out. They get in the ring, they carry on brawling, and then as Fandango's trying to break them up, gets a back elbow by Summer Rae. And then again, a referee gets pushed down, tries breaking them up again. Summer Rae ducks, and Layla hits a beautiful roundhouse kick right into the skull of Fandango, and he is knocked for 6. This was a nice kick. These two brawl off and run off into the back. And then Bo Dallas, being the concerned person he is, comforts Fandango, helps pick him up. But then he does remember they are in a match, so here we go, running Bodog. Pins him, and then we get a victory lap. And he did it! Yes, he did it! And he's excited about this. And after 2 laps, gets back in the ring, and he's like, hey Fandango, there's plenty more fish in the sea. You're gonna be okay. All you gotta do is Bo leave. And he's jumping around. He's excited to be Ace and Bo. The winning streak is going. Well, we just won't count the Battle Royale. It's all about singles anyway. Singles matches are the only thing that count. So he's Ace and Bo. Oh, I love this character so much. I hope the WWE Universe catch on to him, because he is just phenomenal. Insert Bray Wyatt promo. Sheepy face appears and the usual. Weird camera angle, we've got them a bit slanted and it rotates the right orientation. What can I say? It's a Bray Wyatt promo. It's good. I can just tell you what he said, but watch the damn show. But just know that I really like his style. And again, he's serious, so John Cena, if you're going to talk about Bray, get serious. I would have liked him to be involved in the whole earlier confrontation. I don't get why they're keeping him separate. I know his promo style needs his background and his minions, but it's like they could have incorporated that. At least it could have been like turn the lights off and the screen appears when everyone's in the dark, and just the darkness and the confusion just sets off the whole brawl that we had earlier. I don't get why they're keeping him separate. And he's stolen poor Eric Rowan's line, because at the end Bray gets up close to the camera and says, "Run." And we are into our main event, the handicap match. 3 on 4. Which team will implode first? Only time will tell. Missed.
There it is.
This is textbook how you get someone to look like a star. It was a good match. Everyone got their bits in, apart from Roman Reigns. Sheamus started off the match looking strong. Him and Cena had a few tags, and then the bulk of the match was Cena getting beat down and them teasing every time Cena would get near tagging Roman Reigns. One of the other heels would hit one of their moves. All the heels got in a lot of their signatures, all beating down Cena, and it just kept building and building this long match. And then eventually Cesaro boots Sheamus in the face, and just taking his eye off Cena a little bit too long, gets thrown over, and the tag. The crowd explode. Roman Reigns taking out bodies left and right, hitting all his signature moves, hitting his big clotheslines, running splash in the corner. Oh, just so good. They made Roman Reigns look like $1,000,000 here, which does make me think they're not going to do it this soon, are they? They're not going to get him that title. That would be a tense thing to do. The way the different people in this match seem to be partnering up, definitely there looks to be a thing between Roman Reigns and Randy Orton. So I hope Randy Orton costs Roman Reigns in the ladder match and these two can have a good feud. And that will be a good testing ground for Roman Reigns. Randy is a veteran, despite anyone says about him, but despite the authority angles, he is a damn good, talented wrestler. And he can carry. Roman Reigns is someone that sort of needs to be carried and needs to just get built up. And Orton is somebody that can teach while they're having a really good storyline. Sheamus and Cesaro, again, those two look like they're going to have a good rivalry together. Bertie exists, doesn't really look like he'll be going anywhere. But then it leaves us with Cena and Bray again, which it's been done to death, so hopefully they'll be able to mix it up somewhere around. But, yeah, as I say, Roman Reigns just looked absolutely phenomenal here. Happy moment to finish off the episode. Roman Reigns getting a victory. I'm excited for this match. I have no true, there is no like high percentage of anyone winning this title. It is up in the air and you're just going to be clutching and just guessing. There's no way, unless you're like work in the WWE, that you'll know who can 100% win this match. And that's what we want, a bit of excitement, a bit of drama, unknown. Let's keep Roman Reigns away from poisoning authority figures. Let's see what he does next Raw. But whatever it is, short, precise promos and just let him do what he does in the ring. Until next time, this is the Black White Soul. Give me all your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Tell me if I'm right, wrong, or what you think should happen. Till then, until next time even, TT, F and N. And believe in Roman Reigns.